One of the most reliable information that we have at hand now is that we must focus more on getting Biafra working. Yes, we must be more focused on getting Biafra working, as most of our relationship with the international community is getting more appointments or daily basis. Yes, because that's the only way most of you can see the light we share. You see, we are committed to spreading the gospel. Very, very committed. And we have seen how countries like US and the rest of them have come into Africa and has vowed that our natural resources will keep going to them. Yet they call us a shithole country because Africans have refused to love themselves. And that's the point. Africans have refused to love themselves. That is why when you see what happened in Congo, you'll be shocked. You'll be very, very shocked at what happened in Congo. Biafra must be very, very calculative. Very, very calculative in all we do. And in all we say. And the things we preach. We must be very, very calculative. And that is why, at the end of the day, it is he who is wise that is going to wear the crown. So, let's talk about the Russian relationship with Biafra, part 1. What we are expecting from a country who is at war. Because most times once I drop the video, some people will be saying that they are dropping video about Russia that is at war, and how do you want Russia to come and help? Russia cannot help us fight a war. That's just the truth. They can't. It is Biafrans that will fight their battle. We did it before and we can do it again. We're not trying to cause war. We're not trying to call for war thereabout. We are trying to, put ourselves together, put our nation together and do the needful. So that any external invader ume karaye, or what is it called, Tibata. There will be men on ground waiting for them. Because a country that has no man, or a community that has no men, that is why you see most of these terrorists who invade the community, they target the men. Because it is the men that will be needed to fight the battle when the time comes. And that's just one significant stuff we ought to practice. So, as we go into the atmosphere of declaring what is ours, we must equally, on the other hand, push our dream to the permanent side so that nothing will spoil what is ours. And that is the beneficial truth. What is ours, and what is ours must be ours. This is one reason I must put ourselves in the midst of doing the needful. That's where the whole truth must begin. Now we are now moving to that very point where everyone must see the benefits of what we share. And that is why we must continue to search for what is right. So no matter what happens, let's stay committed, let's stay connected, and let's never ever hold grudges on things that matters. And no matter what happens, we must put ourselves in a very, very tight corner, in a way that it has to be Biafra or nothing. Now, I've spent more time talking about the defense force of Biafra and how Biafra must put themselves together and don't allow any kind of manipulation to overshadow what we already have at hand. Yes, we will not allow whatever that is to put ourselves in that very circle where we must engage in the positive impact. We must continue to give a whole lot of feedback, and that very feedback shouldn't be taken for granted. Yes, we shouldn't be taken for granted. We should continue to have ourselves in that very circle where we must tell ourselves the truth. But we cannot continue to have a country where people will continue to press us there. So let's begin with the very facts and why things must happen in its way.